Hello, my name is Braylen and I'm your host with Singster.tv, and I'm here with the amazing artist, Johan Andersson. He's going to explain to us a little bit about his exhibition for Generation of War. So what message are you trying to convey through your paintings to your audience?
Well, basically, I'm painting a series of child soldiers in Congo, and basically children who are too small to carry a gun are armed with just a whistle, and they're sent out front line of armies, and they're basically just used as shields. So they'll take bullets and then blow their whistle when enemies are coming towards them, and be used as shields. And what they do is falling whistles rehabilitate child soldiers, and they work with young people, and they fund local projects in Congo to get them out of that situation. And how it started was a few of the guys went to Congo and they were talking to some kids, and two of them were from opposing armies, and they were having drinks together, like beers, like little kids, and just having a great time. But they were actually enemies. And two of the guys who were from Falling Whistles, how it all started was they asked these boys, they were like, how can you be having a great time right now? You must be enemies. And the two boys looked at him and they were like, how can we be enemies? We're just boys. And that's how the whole campaign started, be a whistleblower for peace in Congo. And so my paintings are all about justice, giving the voices a voice. It's about restoring humanity.
So how did it feel when you were selected as the top 100 for most influential creator?
It made me feel great. For me, the key to success is not being attracted by success. And I think as celebrities and successful people, you reach the top and you realize there's nothing there. The world promises a lot but doesn't deliver. So one thing we can do is to give something away. If we can change one life, that eventually will change millions.
So how long have you been painting?
I've been painting since I was a child. I was always fascinated by, faces and people, and I was inspired by Lucian Freud as a child, and I copied one of his self-portraits when I think I was about 13. And the tutor in the class was like, how did you do that using oil paint? That's your first time using oil paint. It's the most difficult thing to use. And I just made it look natural. Just like, I know people in sport, like a tennis player, will make it look easy. That's what I do with oil paint. I just find it very...
Your paintings look very real. It looks so real. And most paintings look animated, but one thing I like about your paintings, they look real. Like if I could touch the person. I really like that.
This the physicality of the paint is what takes it beyond the image.
A lot of detail
to the person, yeah, and there's like a wetness to the face, and like I said, the physicality is what brings it alive. And you see the person, the eyes are the window to the soul.
So are you currently in any art galleries?
I'm having an exhibition in Augustrasse in Berlin, and of a series called Brand for Life. It's a series of people like sweatshop workers. So you've got a child soldier wearing a Louis Vuitton hat. You've got a sweatshop worker basically literally sweating, and you look at the portraits and the juxtaposition of it kind of makes you question it. So how important is this brand when this child is going through this? So that's a series in Berlin at the moment, and apart from that, I've exhibited in the National Portrait Gallery, the V&A Museum, and for me it's all about the work, and if the work is right, then it can go into shows. So I don't paint to fit a show, but I paint the paintings and then I see what works for the paintings. For me, it's very important to step beyond the four walls of a gallery context and take your work to where it has the most power. Okay. Take your work to where the context is where it's powerful,
So 15 years from now, because you have already timeless art pieces, 15 years from now, where do you see your art pieces, and what kind of movement do you see yourself as an individual and for your empire?
Well, for me, it's not my empire. I see it as God's empire. It's too much to claim as a creative that you're making it on your own and that you're doing it. But I think that we have favor upon ourselves. We are lucky to be where we are, and we just have to, dream big and act small. Take small steps to achieve that dream. And I see myself, you know, maybe continuing to show work worldwide and to influence people, to make people think, you know, not to condemn people, but to make people just take a step back and think about what they have and just be like, okay, this is important, but what's truly important in life, you know? We live in a culture of self-elevation, accolade and competition, and for me it's like, it's shifting now, and it's like, how can we turn that around and make a name for someone else?
That's amazing. Well, you heard it from the one and only Johan Andersson.
Thank you for watching Sinister.tv.
That just happened with Johan Andersson.